Hey guys, come inside. This is Shamsi's mansion.
With the ICC Champions Trophy, a 2017 highlight, one of the standout features in any successful ODI team is the strength of their all-rounders. And the Proteas are currently in a purple patch. We caught up with Andile Pescacquayo, Wayne Parnell and
Dwayne Pretorius, Chris Morris. We're unbeaten, eh?
the Proteas are one of the most formidable one-day international teams in the world. They boast a 70% win ratio since the World Cup 2 years ago. Their next assignment, England. With that in mind, what makes a good all-rounder become a great all-rounder?
All-rounder 101 with Chris Morris and Dwayne Pretorius.
Thank you.
I think there's a lot of things an all-rounder should have.
Well, basically, if you can bat, bowl, and field. No.
Well done. That's a good one.
Complete all-rounder, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
No?
No, but seriously, okay. It's actually great because you're always involved with the game.
As an all-rounder myself, I think you've got to have the ability to change games.
It's straight down the ground for 6.
So it's all about being adaptable.
Gone.
I think it's really important to have a big match temperament.
Not just the guy that contributes with one part. You've got to be able to adjust your game and contribute on both.
For me, I think just being receptive to different ideas, because sometimes with a ball you need to do a role that's not your usual role.
Or you can be Jacques Callis and do everything.
Oh, that'll be great.
When the players are not enjoying some free time to pursue their hidden talents, what does a regular all-rounders training session look like in technical terms?
Make sure you do some bowling, make sure you do some batting, and every day, even if it's just 1%, improve yourself by 1%. Every training session, I mean, if you think about it, 10 training sessions, you're already 10% better. So just make sure you work hard and don't be lazy, do both every time.
I bat pretty low, so I start with my bowling. I do a lot of bowling. I do length, trying to be really consistent with my length, hitting my lengths hard.
I try and split it definitely 50-50 every time. I think it's very important, especially before a game. I like doing both, like bowling to at least 24 balls and then having a hit, making sure everything is taken care of.
I'll go into my batting. It's something that I pride myself in. I start with the little first of it, getting myself in, getting used to the conditions as well, executing a few of my shots, game plans, fields, and then I'll go into death hitting afterwards.
I think fielding is also very, very crucial. But I've seen the value of trying to cut off runs or take catches and things like that.
As an all-rounder, you need to be topping up your game all the time. There's no reason why you shouldn't be bowling 12 balls. I mean, it's 12 balls.
Depending on the conditions, then I'll just go into death bowling, slow balls and bounces, and getting my skills set. So when I come to match day, I'm not underprepared. I know what to do.
I reckon the last 6 months since just before my injury and after my injury, there's no more options. For me, that optional practice, that was the biggest change in, I think, most of our guys. That I always used to complain, oh no, my body's a bit sore, but how am I going to get used to bowling if my body's going to be sore when I play? So how am I not going to get used to it if I don't train it? So that optional practice used to be a little bit empty at some occasions, and now as soon as we've got our work ethic back, not just in the Proteas but Titans as well, those optional practices become non-optional. You have to be there and just top up your game. And it's always an opportunity to get better.
Oh yes, he had chance. Oh yes, there it is. Oh, LBW.
Really tough now for South Africa's point of view.
Pressure? What pressure?
With 30,000 people watching, there's a lot of pressure. So I think it's just about embracing it.
You're lying to if you say you don't hear the crowd. But when you've been practicing our whole lives to play cricket, so it's amazing when a bowler runs in, you don't hear the crowd. You don't feel, there's obviously pressure because the scoreboard's telling you how much you need and what your run rate is required. And there's always going to be pressure like that, the cameras, the fireworks, and the crowd making the noise. But like I say, it's amazing how you switch on at the death overs there when you've got a guy running and you've got to do a job.
Personally, I like putting a lot of pressure on myself because I know I want to win games and I want to be there
you know, you're not always going to get it right, but I think trying to, you know, get it right is obviously something that's key.
No, but that's a nice thing because I mean it's an opportunity to win a game for your country. Whether you come in and you need 2 runs to win, or whether you need to come in and get 80 runs to win. It's a fantastic opportunity to win a game for your country.
Juggling all aspects of the game calls for balance, and the Proteas play as hard as they train.
A motto that I always lived by, Ray Jennings told me this actually when I was at the under-19s. He said, pressure is a privilege. Thanks for joining us, and thanks for going. Time to hang out with the boys. Bye-bye.